Here in Scotland, as well as in Glasgow, there are demonstrations in Edinburgh, in Aberdeen, in Dundee, in Stirling, in Inverness, and even in Moffat and Banff, believe it or not. The next speaker then is the initiator of the demonstration, Pauline McNeill, MSP.
Thank you, Doc. Brothers and sisters, I am proud to stand here with you all in George Square in shock and horror at what has happened early this morning and this afternoon. And as Jock says, we are not alone. People all over Europe are shocked and condemning what has happened in international waters. Because let us be under no illusion here. This is an act of war. What happened today was a humanitarian convoy of 6 ships, and 6 ships which invited politicians from all over Europe to join. Myself, Sandra White, Hugh O'Donnell, we were all invited to take part in that flotilla, and for what reasons we could not. So many Scottish politicians may well have been on that, and we know, for all we know, there are European politicians dead, because we get no information about the 20 tragedies that we know about this morning. Does anyone here believe that the commandos were faced with extreme violence from the people on that ship? Hands up anyone who thinks that the knives and forks they might have had in their hand, we know that this was a ship that was security checked by the Turkish government. And does anyone believe that there was extreme violence? Because I do not. It is time for action. And we know that the siege on Gaza has been as crippling in the last year as it was before the war. Nothing has changed. While we argue whether there should be pasta or macaroni allowed into the Gaza Strip, basic humanitarian and medical treatment has been denied to the people of Gaza. It really is time not just for condemnation. In some ways, condemnation is mealy-mouthed, because what the Gazan and Palestinian people need is for the international community to stop condemning what has happened and actually take some action and challenge the Israelis on their actions. This morning, an Israeli official said that anyone virtually who helps the people of Gaza is a terrorist. So you draw your own conclusions about what that says about all of us. It is time for more than condemnation, and we must make sure that we don't just stand here, that we must persuade others that our government must do its bit within the international community to bring Israel to account. While we're still arguing over Israel's responsibility for the Gaza war, this has happened. So it has serious repercussions across the world. We've seen already the Turkish government, the German government, the French government condemning what has happened. It is a serious, serious matter now. I call on everyone, for the sake not just of the security of the world, but for every single suffering Palestinian and for every single suffering peaceful Israeli who I believe wants peace in their own region. Palestinians and Israelis alike are fed up of this violence, and what they want is our government to act. So when we go from here, brothers and sisters, we must do more to make sure that it's action, not words.